Hey guys, and welcome to the Got Verint series. Okay, listen, I'm super excited. Y'all know I'm goofy. Okay, all right, serious time. All right, so welcome to the Got Verint interview series. I am super excited to be getting this kicked off with Captain America himself. No, I'm just joking. It is Dave Singer over at Verint. Thank you so much, Dave, for being with us. Tell the people who don't know who you are, your role over at Verint.
Sure thing, Juanita. Great to be here. And I don't believe you can ever put your serious face all the way on, just for the record. Um, hey, I'm Dave Singer. I lead our global go-to-market strategy for Verint, which means I think about our entire platform and how do we align that and message that and bring that forward to drive the most value for all our customers out there.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so we're gonna hop right in. Listen, you're getting us kicked off with the Got
hmm
Variant series, okay? And so this episode, we're gonna be talking about getting the most out of your Variant
Sure.
platform. So if you are on the Variant platform, type in the chat, let me know, okay, that you're on the Variant platform. If you're not on the Variant platform and you're here being nosy, put a nose in the chat. Or no, just joking. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. But either way, let us know that you're here. Okay. And if there is a question, a burning question that you've been having about the Verint platform capabilities, type it, DM me. Okay. Type it in the chat, DM me, let me know, hey, I have a question. All right. Because I promise you, if I don't have an answer, I will find you one. All right. So let's hop right in. Dave, all right.
Yeah.
So that's all my housekeeping, if you want to know what that was. That's all my housekeeping. All right. So, Dave, tell me, top question. What
Yeah.
are the top three Variant features or
Yeah.
platforms,
Sure.
capabilities of the Variant platform?
Sure. So I think you know I'm going to focus on digital today because everyone knows us as a workforce engagement company and generally use us on the voice channel, the phone channel, all that stuff. But I think there's a tremendous amount of power in using all of this in digital. So if we're looking at workforce management, then multi-channel forecasting scheduling really drive that efficiency across every way your customers and consumers interact with you. If we're talking about quality, the number of customers I talk to is like, so using Verint quality. Yep. How about your chats and emails? What? Like, go digital, right? It's right there. It works for all those channels as well. And then more than just workforce engagement. I mean, Verint has a tremendous amount of digital channel capabilities. So, emails, chats, social messaging, in-channel automation, IVA. So really, what gets me, I really excited. What I really want to, get across to everybody this year is the tremendous power of the Verint platform to handle and optimize all of the digital channels that your customers want to start interacting with you on.
Yeah, that's good. So, for those who are asking themselves the question, when you say go digital, what do you mean go digital? I thought I was already digital. I'm on cloud. Like so what so
Great
when you
point.
when they're asking that question, somebody in the back, y'all calm down. Okay, calm down. I got
Yeah,
it. All right,
I
calm
got it.
down.
I got it.
So
I'm
for
sorry.
those in the back who's asking
Yeah,
the digital question, what does that look
right,
like?
right. So for the folks in the back, sorry for offending you. I didn't mean to, address that. So I think, a lot of the centers I walk into, in their voice agents, their phone agents, it's a well-oiled, machine. It's a well-honed blade, right? Workforce management's running like a clock. You quality, you're going on. You got speech analytics. It's great. And then there's a group over here doing, chats and emails. I go, are these folks scheduled? Well, we got a spreadsheet. There's only 7 of them. We just deal with that over here, right? Or what if you had a spike in call volumes? Can you really? Well, no, because they're separate. Okay, great. So we got a great quality program. We got automation and quality starting on our phone agents. What about your chat agents? Well, we look at transcripts in the platform sometimes. Like, what about quality? They're brand ambassadors as well. Like, how do you make sure your quality and compliance standards are held up on the digital channels as well as your voice channel? and you've got probably all of your phone calls come through a common ACD and a front end IVR, and it's great. But different depart. The great thing about the web and the cloud is that people can move as fast as they want. The
Mm,
terrible thing is they can move as fast as they want, right?
that's a
Which
bar right
means,
there. That's good. That's good.
right? So you got this group bought chat platform one, this group trying out number three, and these guys use Facebook Messenger, and there's Apple Chat for Business over here, and they're not all tied together, right?
Mm.
So you are doing a lot of digital. If you weren't, you wouldn't be relevant today. You got it. But I don't see always, brands moving that to the same level of maturity and integration they have with the phone channel. So when I talk about going digital, is take all that great digital stuff you're doing and bring it into a common platform to ensure your resources and your scheduling and your quality and your compliance and your automation all feels the same to the end customer.
I love it. Y'all okay now? Okay. All right. Everybody calm down. All right. All right. Good. All right. So can you so on that note, right, about
Sure.
all right, we have voice channels and we've been doing that for
Mhm.
forever. Right now we're
Yeah, yeah.
moving into this digital age where
Mhm.
customers are reaching us on Facebook, on
Mhm.
IG, on all these
Yeah.
digital places. Can you share some success stories of companies that have significantly improved by leveraging digital or the Verint product and platform?
Sure, absolutely. So, again, I'll break it down to three dimensions like I did before: the workforce, the quality, the channels themselves. Um, and I sort of alluded to it before. When you have these, multiple groups, you got your voice group, which is hundreds or thousands, and then you've got you know 10 chat guys over here and a social team over there, and they're not connected. You lose a lot of efficiency. You lose a lot of ability to resource share. So when we see customers moving to this true multi-channel or omni-channel forecasting, scheduling, and managing your skills and your resources in a common place, we'll see like 18-20% capacity improvement, because say, hey, we've got a spike in volume on this channel, but not that channel. Let's reallocate some people for a little while, and it's not managed in single buckets. Also, we all know the benefits we got in the contact center and the phone channel. We've got good WFM. Right now, just bringing that discipline to the digital channels, the social channels, you get that lift there as well. So, routinely seeing 18, 20, 25% capacity improvement, depending on your starting point, by bringing it all under a common workforce management practice.
I love that.
We
The
talked.
18 to 25% improvement. The other thing I want to drill in on that you said is that by not having, or the point that I want to drill in on is you also lose a lot of context, right? You
Yeah.
lose a lot of context when you have this siloed type of approach of voice and then digital, it's not
Yeah.
connected. Um, like if I'm engaging, like I was literally just having this conversation, I was
Mhm.
saying, it's this e-commerce brand and they're like DM us on IG,
Right.
right? They're shipping products.
Mhm.
And I'm like, now, if I want to call, no one's going to know that I DM'd and got this assistance
Mhm.
or non-assistance. I'm going to have
Right.
to go back over and rehash the whole scenario, the whole conversation.
Mhm.
When if we were digital, right, as a organization and a brand and
Yeah.
leveraging digital platforms and engagement, then or methodology rather, then you have a seamless customer experience all the way through, right? And I think you lose a lot of context, not only from a customer perspective, but from an employee. You already know how I feel about employee
Yeah.
experience, right? So
Yeah.
now the agent that's on the phone is trying to figure out, well, I don't know why I'm getting cursed out. I'm just talking to you for the first time, ma'am, you
Yeah.
know? And they don't understand that
Yeah.
you've been stuck in DMs on IG or on Facebook for 3 weeks before you ever even got to them.
Yeah. Well, first I come back to, you and I are on the same team, right? You can't have good customer experience without a good employee experience. It just doesn't work, right? You got to start with the foundation.
Yeah.
But you're 100% right on that consistency and continuity of experience. And so when I talk about, going digital from, Verint's ability to deliver digital channels, well, that delivery experience encompasses all the channels, digital, social, and voice. because you're right. When we see customers doing this, and when you get an interaction coming in, whether it's the first DM after a call, or the call after an email and a DM and a chat, or who cares, right? Could be any one of 100 journeys to get there.
Whatever sequence it
Right?
comes, right?
Exactly, because I talk about channel hopping and switching later. It's for hours, but we'll put that down for now, right?
Listen, we'll be here forever. Okay, don't let us start geeking
However,
out. Okay.
right. Um, Now the agent can see, hey, here's that entire history. They did this, 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 this. Here's what happened at each one. And when
Yes.
we see our customers, brands doing this, it tends to save 30 to 60 seconds per interaction of handle time, because you take out all of that. So
The
what is it? Can you tell me
guesswork.
what are you calling about? And what are you talking about, Dave? I just told Bob yesterday all this is going to happen. It takes all that noise out. And when we don't make people repeat themselves, when we don't act like we've never heard from them before, CSAT goes up as well.
Yeah.
So it's that you've always everybody's seen that seesaw metaphor, right? As experience goes up, as cost goes down, experience goes down, all that. Now we can raise them both, right?
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
get higher efficiency and better experience at the same time.
Yeah. Absolutely love it. All right. Let's talk about, so Verint's been on the move. Right, y'all have been on the
Yeah,
move for the last couple of years. We got Da Vinci, we got
yeah,
OpenCCAS, we got the bots. That's what I'm
yeah,
calling them, the bots. And
yeah.
so tell me, let's talk a little bit more about OpenCCAS, because I think that's going to be, I
Sure.
think that that's important. And I
Hmm.
think as I'm talking to individuals, they're like, explain to me this. Explain to me this notion about OpenCCAS. So explain to me, or give me what you think. Why is OpenCCAS so important at this time, in
Sure.
this point of where we are in the CX and EX journey, workforce
Yeah,
management, and what does it mean for a customer? We know what it means for us
yeah.
as a company, but what does that mean for a customer?
Sure. So I'm going to say, come back to something Dan Bodner, our CEO, talked about at our Engage conference last year. It's been posted a couple times on LinkedIn and other places. But OpenCCAS is all about freedom of choice, right? With traditional approaches, in order to, go to CCAS and move to the cloud, you had to do this monolithic shift of stuff you already had and spend a lot of time and effort and money to get there before you even start driving improvement. It
Mm,
was just a massive move of status quo just to get to the cloud. And then a year, 18 months later, maybe you can start to drive more improvement. With OpenCCAS, it says that as a brand, you can move to the cloud at the pace that makes sense for you. You've got stuff working on prem, delivering great value, keep it. Don't pay for that again. Just keep doing that. And then add the new stuff in the cloud. And what that means is you're bringing more benefit, more functionality to your employees and to your customers on day one, not day 700,
mm,
right?
mm.
So we're going to start driving better customer, better employee experiences on day one without having to repay and go through the disruption of changing stuff that already works.
Yeah.
Right. So it's really about that freedom of choice. Do what's valuable first. Don't be dependent on infrastructure move that you don't need. That's the value.
Y'all calm down. Everybody calm down. Okay. Calm down. Okay. So now, Dave, now, I got to ask
Yeah.
this question. All right. Now,
Yeah.
all right. So for the people in the back, all right, I'm asking for the people, right? So for the
Yeah.
people in the back, when we say open CCAS, are we
Yeah.
really saying, right? Because this is a big
Yeah.
statement. Are we
Yeah.
really saying you can bring whatever you want to this platform, right? Like, hey,
Hmm.
still on this phone? Keep it.
Yeah.
Still on this
Yeah.
for quality? Keep it. You still on this for
Yeah.
like, keep it. That's the that's the beauty of being on open CCAS, is that we're bringing together all these components and the data, which is why I love the EDI bot. Oh my God.
Oh,
Like I just geek out over
yeah.
that. But is that what we're saying? Break it down for the people in the back, because I know they
Yeah.
got questions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is again. So let's say you're in a scenario uh, you've got an on-prem ACD and it's working great. You just put it in a year and a half ago. It's running great. You spent 7 years optimizing your network for call delivery. Routing works, dial tone works, fantastic. But you want to move to the cloud. So what OpenCCAS means is You could move your WFM and your QM and your analytics to the cloud, connect back to that on-prem telephony, and get all the benefits seamlessly, right? And then when you're ready to move your telephony to the cloud, go ahead. And it's seamless because it's just another application running on that platform. Or it could be even smaller, right? You've got, on-prem everything and you're happy, right? No one's, your boss hasn't said, move to the cloud by the end of the year or, heads are going to roll. But you really want to do automated call summarization for wrap up. And you really want AI driven redaction for PCI and PII requirements. Fantastic. Let's apply those in the cloud against your on-prem recording and QM and WFM and telephony. Or move it all, right? So you can move one thing, you can move a few things, or you can move everything. But it's up to you as a customer, and all of it feels seamless. All of it works connected to the platform, and you have that choice to drive value where you need it today.
I'm so greedy. So I hate that I think in food analogies. Right? So I'm thinking about
Respect.
Panera. Panera has a you pick three, you pick two.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
pick this sandwich that goes with this soup and pick this soup that
Mhm.
goes with this, and that's what I think of when I think about Open CCAS. It allows you to create the meal and the experience that you want from hey, I can move at the pace and move at the speed that I need to move at based on what my customer experience and
Right.
journey looks like.
I love it. Can I steal that pick two and use that?
It's not mine anyway.
That's exactly right. I mean, when I talk to my customers, I say, there's when you think of the capability you need in your organization, it all falls into one of three buckets. You got stuff that you need that you have that's working really well. You got stuff that you need that you have that's not working so well, and you got stuff that you need that you don't have. So what Open CCAS means is, hey, let's fill up the bucket of stuff you need that you don't have. That's your biggest problem, right? So let's do that and keep the stuff that's working well and keep the stuff that's doing okay. Let's fix the stuff you don't have yet. Now we solved that problem. Now we'll look at, okay, that stuff you have that's not working so well.
Yeah.
Let's slowly replace that over time to get you to the performance you need.
I absolutely
And that
love that.
stuff you
It's almost a thought of, hiring to your weaknesses and not your strengths. Like, hey, you're super strong here. These are your weaknesses. Hire to that.
Yeah.
Instead of taking the time to figure out and waste time getting stronger at that, get stronger at it as you get stronger, right? But hire to that, I'm not going to waste all this time on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I do karate as a hobby. I always tell my students, right? It's like, okay, are you, right leg kicker or left leg kicker? Oh, right leg. Say, great. Show me your roundhouse kick in your right leg. Beautiful. Show me your left. Okay, do 1,000 of those. Like, you don't need to practice that right leg kick anymore. Work on your weak side. And that's you're exactly right. It's fix what the weaknesses are. And if at the end of the day that bucket one of stuff that you have that's working really well, you never want to change it, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Right? That's Open CCAS. That is the freedom of choice. You as a customer get to pick what you need most and keep what's working for you.
All right, my last question for you. Yeah. What is the best tip that you can give to a Verint user or someone who's thinking about coming over to Verint about maximizing their Verint use?
Sure. So I've got one great tip that applies to every product we have.
Come on here.
So
Come on, one great tip.
For value.
Come on, great tip.
Yeah. Maintain your models. Right? So what do I mean by that? Like your WFM, we go way back, right? If you don't maintain that model, you clone your campaign 1 to 2 to 3 to 4.
Why?
Doesn't work. You don't evolve your skills and cues. The value goes from here to here because you didn't maintain the model, right?
Yeah. And then you're saying, oh, it don't work. Like, no, it's not that it don't work. Okay, you've copied a campaign from 5 years ago, right?
Exactly.
The data. Come on now.
Yeah. And it's the same with quality. Maintain your forms. With automated quality, maintain your scoring rules. With analytics, maintain your categories and your analytics approach. With your conversational AI, maintain your conversation flows, right? So it's that, ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, right? If you just spend a little bit of time to maintain the models ongoing, your value goes up and up and up and never falls off.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Dave, for kicking us off with with this episode,
Yeah.
getting the most out of your Verint platform for our
Mhm.
Got Verint series. I'm super excited to see what else we cook up for the rest of the year.
It's
But
going to be good, and it's going to be all about bots.
all about bots, all about bots.
All about bots.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Hang out in the room with me, and I'm going to wrap the show.
Thanks, Juanita. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Amazing, right? Like, listen, if you are not on the Verint platform, let's have a conversation. If you are on the Verint platform and you want to dig deeper, if you have a burning question and you're like, listen, I need some answers around this, don't hesitate to reach out. Ask your questions. All right. All right. Thanks so much. Tune in to the next Got Verint weekly episode. And until next time, go be great and let's make impact. See y'all soon. Bye. Got Verint.